a girl licked a public bathroom toilet seat, Tristan. And she posted it all over social media saying, it's the coronavirus challenge.
Hello world, my name is Tristan.
My name is Kimmy.
And you're now listening to Join
the Conversation Podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of Join the Conversation Podcast. We are your hosts. My name is Tristan.
My name is Kimmy.
And before we jump into today's topic, here's a quick recap from the last episode.
There is a leader within everybody in this world. It's just up to you whether you put that leadership mentality on or keep going as a follower and just follow what everyone else believes, what everyone else, is doing.
Alrighty, it's been a long time since we posted an episode. A lot has happened since then. Our last episode was February 11th, if I'm not mistaken. And it's currently March 19th. It's been a smooth little month, but it's alright. Life happens. Things you get, you have things that you got to do, and you get sidetracked with a lot of stuff. So, of course, if you don't know, if you're living up under a rock by any chance,
you love that.
Living up under a rock.
Yeah, you use
living
that
up
a
under
lot.
a rock, you don't know what's going on. So if you don't know what's going on, we are facing a virus that is going around and is causing some trouble in the
world.
In the world, I'm about to say in the human world. In the world, that's
Wait, can animals be affected?
I don't know. Go ask Yogi the Bear. Anyway, that's affecting the world and is causing a lot of trouble and having people losing their absolute loving mind. And it goes by the name the Rona. Corona. So, we wanted to just, come together with you guys, put our heads together, and have a serious talk about this Rona that's going around and having everybody losing their mind. So, if you ain't picked that up, today's episode is going to be talking, just based off of the coronavirus. So, we want to quickly give y'all a little bit of statistics. Kimberly, take it away.
So, this is going off of the news app, not the Apple News, but it's called Newsbreak. It basically.
If you got an iPhone, I'm assuming they know.
No, it's a different app. It's not the app that automatically comes with the app.
Oh, so you want to be bougie.
That's why I said it.
So you want to be bougie.
This basically updates like the stats for the coronavirus so far in the US. 13,920 has been confirmed. There has been 214 deaths so far. Last time I checked, this was last night, I believe, like a couple hours before I went to sleep. And it was at like what? Maybe not last night. Maybe it was during the day. It was like 80 something, and now it's at 214. And they last updated the data at 6:08 p.m. and it's now 9:29 as we're recording this. And it's March 19, 2020.
Eastern Standard Time. I got you. I got your back, girl.
Well, this thing says PDT.
Oh. So you're just going to crush my...
But we're at Eastern Standard Time at 9:29. But good news is 121 has been recovered from the virus. That's only for the U.S. though. I don't know if you want me to go over the global one.
If anybody want to, of course, know about the global one, they can just Google it. Yeah. We just, focusing on the U.S. because we currently live here in the U.S. And for any listeners that's from a different country, I'm sure that y'all keeping up with it, as well as you all would probably only focus on y'all country, the same as we're just focusing on the U.S. because we're here. So, it's very, very unfortunate that, this virus is going around and people are are losing their lives over this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's very unfortunate, but
I mean, it is a very, very serious virus.
yes, it's like it just came out of nowhere. It's like
It really did.
we had a hard time, you know, dealing with the death of Kobe, and now we got the Rona going around, you know, just going around. So, real quick, I wanted to chime in and throw out some of the symptoms for anybody that's, you know, that's not necessarily uneducated, but doesn't really know like what's the symptoms of this virus. I was about to say disease, this virus. So, some of the symptoms, according to Safari or according to Google, is coughing. Well, let me read this exactly. The most common symptoms of coronavirus are fever, tiredness, and dry cough. So if you're out there, and also difficulty of breathing. I see that at the bottom because I've seen, you know, on Facebook about this, saying how some people are having like a hard time breathing, and I think that's where most of the issue is coming in with people dying, because if you can't breathe, you know, you can't get the oxygen you need into your body. So, but I'm not sure on what's the exact thing that's, you know, killing people off, but those are the symptoms: coughing, fever, tiredness, and difficulty of breathing. So if you by chance are feeling, you know, kind of strange, or, you know, you're currently having some of those symptoms, if I was you, I would go and try to get checked. You know, maybe if you catch it a little early before it fully takes effect on your body, maybe, you know, you have a better success rate. I don't really know. You know, the world doesn't even know a whole lot about this virus because it just came out of nowhere. And also I wanted to talk about ways to prevent it. So you can find this on Google. It's called Do the Five. So number one is hands. Wash them often. Make sure you wash your hands. 2, when you cough, please cough in your elbow or inside of your shirt. I think I've seen, that's what sneezing though, but inside of your shirt is another thing. A lot of people tend to like just try to cough in their hands, and that's not good.
I hate when people do that.
Because that's like
just you're touching everything with your hand. Why would you cough in your hand?
Yeah, so
or on your hand? In your hand?
I would say on. But yeah, if you cough, you gotta cough. Please cough in your elbow or in your in your shirt, something like that. I don't know. And then the third one is your face. Don't touch it, please. I know a lot of y'all like to just pick on your skin and stuff like that. Don't touch your face. Please don't do that. 4 is feet. Make sure you stay 3 feet apart from people. You know, I don't care if it's your lover or whatever. You just gotta look them in the eyes and say, "Baby, you're a little too close. I need you. You gotta back up. You gotta back up. You gonna pay this doctor bill?" 5.
No, the government will.
Shoot, wait on that. 5 is feel. If you feeling sick, if any of those symptoms I just listed out, stay home. Or not necessarily stay home. This says stay home, but I'm gonna advise you to go to the hospital. But if you feel any slightly bit sick, then just stay home. Don't, you know, I know we gotta work, but just call up your job and say, "Hey, there's Rona going around. I'm not feeling too good.
But the thing
I gotta
is,
stay home."
Your jobs know what's going on.
Yeah.
So if you tell them, like, "Hey, I don't feel well," they're probably gonna tell you to stay home.
Yeah.
Because no one wants you to come to work
sick
because there's a higher risk of you spreading something you don't need to spread.
And now, if this wasn't going around, I can guarantee you they would tell you, "Well, you better suck it up and come on in."
Yeah, probably.
You better come on in. But so those are the quick symptoms, quick preventions, some stats on it. So let's officially jump into this topic. So the title of this episode is going to be, "Have people gone too far with the coronavirus pandemic?"
Nah, you gotta restart that because you missed the whole S in virus.
I said, "Have people gone too far with the coronavirus pandemic?"
Thank you.
And what we mean by that is, let's come together, guys and girls, and let's have this serious talk. All right. So probably like 2-3 days ago, you know, when the word is spreading around that countries are going under quarantine. I said that right. Quarantine.
Quarantine?
And quarantine.
Quarantine?
Man, you know I'm from the South.
I'm from nowhere.
Anyway, and everyone here in the U.S. at least expecting, okay, we getting ready to go on the same thing. Let's go stock up on supplies. So we went to
Food Lion or Walmart first.
Yeah, we went to Walmart first, and it was packed. At first, it didn't hit me on why the grocery store was so packed, and then we went to Food Lion, and it was kind of packed too. And then it hit me, and it dawned on me like,
No. We went to Food Lion, and we went in the bread aisle.
Yeah, and because we wanted some bread, we wasn't. It ain't really.
Yeah, all our bread in the pantry was all expired.
Yeah, so I don't. Listen, we buy bread and then we don't low key don't never touch it and eat it and then it goes bad. It don't make sense. I don't know why we do that, but so we was going to go pick up some bread. It was a good bit of people in there, and as soon as we turned to the aisle, we saw absolutely nothing. There was no bread there besides the high bread. Like the $5 bread
per loaf
that you get like 5 pieces in it or something. And all the bread was gone. And it dawned on me at that point, like, everyone is losing their mind because they think that we're getting ready to go under quarantine. Which, we're not going to go under that until we probably reach...
I think we're going to go... Loki, with how those stats were looking...
Yeah.
It's going to be sometime soon.
Yeah.
But...
I don't think we're going to wait until it gets like in the thousands like other countries. Cause I think Italy did it.
I don't know how long they waited.
Yeah,
but I know Italy is completely shut down.
Yeah, they're absolutely shut down though. But I think at that point it was like at what? 2?
I have no idea.
4 deaths maybe. And I was like, well, we're not going to go under just off of 2 to 4 deaths. But
oh yeah, there was only a couple deaths
at that point in time. But now it done skyrocket to the 200s now. So
no. Listen, during that time, it was around the double digits already. Okay. Don't get me wrong, but in South Carolina, it was only, which is where we're from. Or where we live. I mean, but it was only around 2 to 4 people that had actually died from the virus, and there wasn't much of any cases here in South Carolina during that time. And for the county we're in, it's 0 at the moment. But yet people...
Well, not anymore because...
not anymore.
Man died in Lexington, South Carolina.
That's still not in our county.
Oh, you said county? Oh,
yes.
I thought you were talking... Oh, my bad. I didn't hear you say county. But continue.
I don't know what I'm saying now. But yeah, that doesn't give people like... the panic that, I don't know. I feel like people shouldn't have panicked like that.
But, I mean, But that's not even the point yet.
I'm looking at it now. I'm sorry. Charleston has 0. But there has been 5 cases.
Okay. But, I mean, well, the U.S. isn't going to look at it at each state. They're just going to say, all right, if we have this many deaths on our soil, we got a lot of things down before it gets bad.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm talking about like how people are reacting.
Well, we're getting there. You got to go back to the store. So back it was on the aisle, no bread is there. That's when it dawned on us like, people are panicking basically because they think we're getting ready to go under quarantine, which we probably will sooner or later. But the issue is, and then we I think we walked around Food Line for a minute, then we went over to Walmart, and it was too packed, so we just decided to leave. But I think we went the next day to Food Line just to grab some stuff. I think I grabbed some TV dinners, some frozen stuff, TV dinners, some turkey, stuff like that. And how long coronavirus? Oh, okay. She just got an alert from that news app on her phone. But I think we went back the next day to go pick up some stuff because we was like, okay, we better grab something. And as we was going through each aisle, also Facebook let us know like people have been buying tissue like absolute crazy, which I mean partially I can understand because at the same time you don't know how long you're gonna be on lockdown. But at the same time, if you sit here buying 6. How many normally come in a pack?
A good bit.
6, 12, something like that.
Of bread?
No, I said tissue.
Oh, tissue.
What do you-
6.
6. So like
I think.
people buying multiple rolls of 6. It's like,
Huh? That's a lot.
yeah.
That's 30.
Oh Lord, here you go trying to do
I'm
that.
not doing math.
What's
But
6 times 5?
I'm not telling you. Oh, 25. No.
Lord.
Wait. 5, 10, 15.
Anyway, moving along. I'm gonna take that out for you. Embarrass yourself. Lord Jesus.
But no, that comment that you just made about the tissue paper. I had a photo shoot.
Toilet tissue.
Oh, same thing.
Go ahead though.
But I had a photo shoot, Sunday?
Uh-huh.
With a family, and the guy was like, yeah, people are really going out there buying 30 packs of tissue when, like, how are you even going to use up all of that? You think you're going to use that up in a week? And he was just talking about all that stuff, like, I mean, he was making a good point. Like, how much tissue do you use when you wipe your booty? Or when you use the tissue?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't know, but I mean, tissue is like in between because it depends. We don't know how long it's gonna be long lockdown. If you lock down for 5 months, then that tissue gonna come in handy.
But my thing is, like, I don't know.
But that ain't even the big issue. The biggest issue as we move on along is to what people has been buying for their food sources or food needs.
Food?
Yeah, for food. I'm sitting here trying to for food. People have been buying chicken. What else? Chicken, cases of water.
I don't understand the whole water.
Let's pause on the water real quick. Is water gonna shut off or anything? Cause I ain't heard that. You know, it ain't the winter time, so is water about to cut off or something? People been buying cases of water. Our roommate even brought a big, gigantic tub of water, I guess. And I'm like, we're just like, I don't think the water is going to shut off. It's just that people are going to be on lockdown. We're going to have water, I hope. If we don't, then good job. Y'all already ahead of the game. And I'm pretty much done for on the water need. But besides that he brought. But I don't think water is going to run out or anything. I think we're going to still have water. So if anybody out there went fool on the water, I hope you got your receipts. You might want to need to take that back. But people have been buying chicken. They've been buying snacks is kind of fine. What else they've been buying? They've been just buying bread.
Oh, milk.
Like all of this.
Like a bunch of gallons of milk.
Like I don't understand, and this is what I don't understand, and what's like people logic and people thoughts. It's just when people get into panic, they don't think it's showing clearly. But why buy all of these things that can spoil when you need to be going to the canned good aisles and buying things that's perishable, that's you can use, like.
Well, you can freeze chicken and you can freeze bread. But I
don't know if I'm gonna freeze no bread.
Sometimes you can do that. You can put that in the freezer and still be good with it. I just don't trust it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
You can deep.
But even with chicken, over time, chicken gonna go bad.
Yeah, I know.
So, I just don't understand why people and milk, like that milk gonna last you for about 2 weeks and then it's done for.
Oh, but people are finding solutions for that. They're buying baby formula, which makes me very angry.
And I'm gonna pass on that because I'm not drinking no baby formula.
That's
gonna be left for the baby.
Their excuses.
Babies gonna need that. So, go ahead though. My bad.
Their excuse is baby formula lasts longer because it's powder. So they say. But my thing is, how often do you really drink milk?
Yeah, I mean, besides cereal, but why is cereal one of the top things for your survival guide list during this time? So
I feel like it's canned goods, and
vitamins.
Vitamins and medicine.
I don't focus on the food standpoint. Vitamins and medicines, yes, you need that, but food needs like canned goods. I don't know what else really. Main thing is people should have stocked up on canned goods. Nobody literally we went to on Food Line. Well, I was at Food Line. We went down the canned good aisles and everything was still there. it was just like, why? Like, what are people thinking? All this stuff that you buying is going to be spoiled out within 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, or a month at most. If we're on lockdown for 5 months, you're going to have absolutely nothing to eat because you didn't even have the common sense or to take a moment and think in your moment of panic to say, oh, we need to stock up on canned goods supplies. So if there are apocalypse happen, a lot of people are going to drop like flies within a matter of a month because nobody is going to use their head and get the things that they need. People should get canned goods, and if it's apocalypse, you're going to need some water, of course, when the cases come in. But, it just doesn't make sense on why people brought some of the stuff that they brought. Like, I just don't get it. So anybody can explain to us on why, and if you're a person that, not trying to say that you're dumb or nothing like that, but just explain why, maybe it's something that we're missing. Why buy those things instead of the non-perishable things, such as canned goods? I don't know. I don't know. Like, this outbreak of the coronavirus have got people not thinking and losing their minds. Like, I just don't understand or don't get it. And I don't know. And it's at a certain point, especially how the death rate is going right now, I feel like we are going to go on a quarantine eventually. Like,
But I still feel like there's a better way to handle it. Because, like, people are really getting very aggressive towards getting the items they quote-unquote need. Like, a post that I saw earlier, a man really got stabbed and killed because of, water?
I believe. A case of water.
Yeah, it was a case of water. First off, what if they actually need that case of water? Not to stock up or flip. That's what people are doing now, too.
Yeah,
they're buying a bunch of stuff that people, quote-unquote, think they need and flipping it. And flipping is basically you reselling what you just bought for a higher price.
Yeah. Like, now that's sad at that point. Like, you desperate for money that you go and buy all the stuff that you ain't even gonna need and nor use like that, and just go sell it to somebody. That's sad.
That's
sad.
A bit too much.
Now I'm advocate on flipping, making some money, flipping stuff, items. But I ain't no greedy person like that. Like, I'll look out. Like, let's say, I don't know. Like, a good example right now, I'm reselling Funko Pops every now and then. I also collect, but some, like, for example, I have one item that was worth like 40 something, and I sold it for like 30, including ship. So I had to take shipping out of that. So I really looked out at that point. I mean, of course, I kind of got that item for lesser than that, but I'm not going for the top value. Same for tissue. I'm not about to I feel like that's a little bit too desperate for money at that point. Like, that's greed. A whole nother level of greed. Like, I'm not about to go buy a bunch of tissue and just make people pay top dollar just to get it. That's ridiculous.
And I wouldn't kill somebody over it.
And yeah, not only that, like, this is a prime example of what we just said. Like, a man just got killed for a case of water. When, what do you need this water for? If the water not gonna cut off, far as I know. So you literally just committed a crime. Gonna be in jail, especially when this is all over. I don't know how, they might be a little sketchy on throwing that person in jail because you bringing in somebody. I don't know. They probably still locking people up, but I don't know, because maybe they're probably sketchy. Like, okay, what if we bring him in? He got the virus and he spreads it throughout the jail.
Hell no, I don't. But my bad. I don't give a rat's booty hole for that. You murdered somebody for a case of water. You belong in jail.
Yeah, but they're probably gonna put him somewhere until this.
I don't care where
blows
you put
over
him.
Like that. But
honestly, I feel like they don't even care about the people in prison. That's a whole different topic right there.
But see, they're on like lockdown. Like, you ain't got to worry about a whole bunch of in and
germs,
outs going on.
Yeah,
so
I get that,
because they stopped visitation. With
he still needs to go in jail.
Yeah, but he's most definitely going to jail. Like you just ruined your life, just tossed your life away over a case of water for what? When you didn't stop to think, use your head and say, hold up, our water ain't gonna cut off. It ain't winter time. It's not like the water gonna freeze over. You know, it's nice, it's warm outside, so we're gonna still have water. So you just committed a murder, and now you about to be in jail for 20, 25 years, maybe even life in prison, all over a case of water.
But another thing that they're saying is that, first off, they're not gonna cut off the electricity in your whole home. They're not going to cut off water.
People not thinking, man.
They're not going to cut anything off because of the virus.
Come on,
they're literally telling you that they're not cutting water off.
Like, I hope that this episode reach people and people use and stop and just be like, we're out there. Y'all are so right. I ain't think about it. I'm going to Walmart right now with my receipt. I'm trying to save you money because you probably been a person that done brought it. Oh, Walmart.
We're not saying like we're 100%.
No, yeah. I ain't saying
right.
100%.
But if you think your reasoning is good, we would like to know.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying I know exactly. Like, I know it all or nothing like that. But if you look at the circumstances, everything, they're not about to cut off your water, lights. They ain't gonna cut off your lights. But if anything, I would say lights maybe. But water, they're not gonna cut off your water.
But my thing is, they specifically said they're not going to do that for the lights and all that.
I don't know.
They're looking out for the people because they know most of the people probably cannot work. Teachers cannot work right now. Some parents cannot work right now because their kids are at home. They're not at school.
Exactly.
So money or income is not coming into our pockets because of this whole shutdown. Some are shut down, some are not.
Go ahead.
But so I guess in a way the government is looking out for y'all, for all of us.
They're even talking about our president has been talking about run it back. Our President Trump has been talking about even giving $1,000 by April 6th, 8th ish to families.
Listen,
I think that my mama said something about people that filed taxes with W-2s though.
Don't sit and wait for that money, though.
Yeah.
Let me tell you that. Don't sit and be like, oh my gosh, Trump is going to give me $1,000.
And then the money don't come, you be mad.
Hope on that. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Just, just chill out. Do what is needed to do to stay clean, first off.
Yes.
Wash your hands.
Please wash your hands.
Wash your hands with soap and water. Don't just say, I put hand sanitizer on, I'm good.
Last weekend, we traveled to Myrtle Beach, and we pulled over to a gas station to use the restroom because,
Oh, my gosh.
I kid you not. A guy, I was in the men's bathroom, and one of my friends, he came, who was in the service. He's home for the week, and he's supposed to be shipping out Wednesday. Yeah. And we was using the restroom, and there was a guy in there who was already in there. And literally, the guy got done and walked straight out of the door. He didn't wash his hands or anything, and it's like, I would be itching to wash my hands. When I don't know how people do it. It's like, wash your hands. This is why stuff like the virus, and not only that, we're in the middle of the virus, and you sitting here and you ain't gonna wash your hands, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna probably shake somebody's hand. You're gonna touch on stuff. Like, come on.
He had to touch on the door.
Come. I don't touch public bathroom doors. What I do is when I wash my hands and use the paper towel,
I take
the paper towel to open the door and stick my foot in the door and then throw the trash water out the door. I don't touch. Nah. Come on, people, wash your hands.
A girl did that at Walmart too. But another thing that I saw on Twitter was the whole there's this girl, she was like, oh, it's a coronavirus challenge. I don't do this. You go to the public bathroom and you do not put your bunkie on the toilet seat. You don't do that. If you cannot do a squat, what you do is if they don't have
now.
Yeah. Unless you have to go take a donkey as a guy.
Nah, you gotta say all that. You can say number two, something better than that.
Anyways, but
and at that point you just do that at the house. You gotta suck it up and hold it. But anyway, go ahead.
You do not just sit butt booty naked on the toilet.
But
you do not do that.
What if you got too much booty and it ain't gonna fit on the tissue?
No. That's not the thing. some people or some bathrooms have that thing where you like take it out and then
Take it out.
Yeah, it's specific for the toilet.
That must be some female stuff. I don't know about that.
You haven't seen that in a boys' bathroom?
I don't use that in the bathroom.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
You probably haven't seen it. But basically, they have this thing where it's meant for the toilet seat, and it's not plastic. It's paper, and it basically just covers the seat. That way, you're not touching it. You know, because some people really do sit on that. But anyways, if they don't have that in the restroom, peel off like a pretty long tissue or toilet paper and lay it on the actual seat, and then you can use the bathroom if you cannot squat. Anyways, a girl licked a public bathroom toilet seat, Tristan. And she posted it all over social media saying, it's the coronavirus challenge.
She deserved to get worked for
It's on Twitter.
I'm talking about haymakers thrown.
I'm just like, my mind is blown.
That is absolutely slack.
What are people thinking about?
I know what we just said. We just had to... yeah.
That is just ridiculous. For people to really do that. Like,
and that's just people. First off, that's plain out slack and disgusting. But a lot of people are really not taking it serious. Like,
no, they're taking it as a joke. It's real, people.
Because I watched. Where was I? I think I was at work with one of my clients, and his grandma always watches the news, or maybe I was Facebook. I don't know. I can't remember, but I think it was like spring breakers are down at Miami, and they're like, y'all ain't about to ruin our break. Forget the coronavirus. We're gonna be out here partying anyway. And then the moment one of them catch it, then they're gonna be looking stupid in the face. Like, bro, you got to take this stuff serious. It's not a game. It's not a joke. People are actually dying from this. And, you know, yes, it's cool to have faith. It's cool to have, but if you catch this virus, ain't no guarantee you gonna survive it. Let's just be real. I understand, like, and this is for my religious people, and I'm a religious person.
Sorry.
There's a scripture that says faith without work is dead, which is Hebrew 11 and... Ooh, I should know this. 11 and 6, 11 and 1. Ooh, forgive me, whatever. But anyway, so yeah, you can have all the faith in the world, but if you're not taking the necessary steps to keep yourself clean and protected, what do you think is going to happen? And a lot of people like to do that. They make stupid choices, then something bad happen, and then they screaming out, God, why? No. You got free will, okay? You made the decision to put yourself... if you want to talk... If you're a Bible person, the Bible says that you can basically die before your time. And of course, if you're not taking the necessary steps and taking something so serious like the coronavirus right now serious, and you end up catching the virus and you die from it, and it's due to you, the lack of stuff that you didn't do, who fault is it? Don't scream out, God, why, or how would you let this happen, or you blame God. No, blame yourself, because you was taking this as a joke, and now you all messed up. So I don't know, people, but please, somebody explain these things to us. We just want to have a conversation with y'all. We real, we raw here on this podcast. It ain't no sugarcoating, none of that. So somebody please explain. If you're one of those persons that brought a whole bunch of tissue, explain why. If you brought cases of water,
listen, I get why.
Yeah, the tissue,
I get why you brought a lot, but like an excessive amount.
Yeah, like
to where it'll last you the whole entire year. That is not needed.
The plans are, quote unquote, is that it'll start. I don't know. Is it gonna start clearing out by May or something like that?
I don't know what the plan is.
I don't know. But like I said, there's no telling, or if we go on quarantine, how long you're gonna be on quarantine. So the tissue I can understand, but the water, the bread, the milk, all this stuff, besides if it's for a baby, but the milk, the chicken and stuff like that, like, come on, like, that's stuff like that isn't gonna last you for five months.
That's not even gonna last you for like a month.
Yeah, these canned goods is what you need if we go under a serious quarantine, like lockdown, because I don't know if people realize, but once we go on quarantine, don't you understand that businesses are as well are going to go under quarantine, which means there's no more grocery stores, no fast food places going to be open. You know what's going to happen? All these people that's buying this unnecessary stuff, and we go on quarantine, and then their food supplies run out within a month to 2 months. What's going to end up happening is the crime rate is going to skyrocket because they're going to become desperate to survive and live, that they're going to go breaking in other people's houses and commit murders and stuff like this and all type of stuff just to survive because they don't have the supplies, and they know Gerald across the road was smart and got the supplies that he need because they saw him on the porch the other day eating out of a canned good. And then now here we go with another situation that's going on, and it's all because people ain't used their brains. I'm sorry I had to say that. That was kind of long. But go ahead. I'm so sorry. It's just... because that's exactly what's going to happen. It's just... I don't know.
I was going to say something, but I already forgot it.
You always forget. I don't know, people, but... somebody out there let us know, like... what is it? What is going on? Please take the necessary precautions. I was about to say precautions. Yeah, I was about to say precautions. Precautions to protect yourself during this time. Please take this virus serious. It's not a joke. People are dying from this virus. Please do the 5. I'm just trying to say this off the top of my head without looking. Wash your hands. When you cough in your elbow or in your shirt. Please do not cough in your hands because a lot of people cough in their hands and then they just go on and shake everybody's hands and touch on stuff. Like, please don't do it. Stay 3 feet away from people. You know, somebody might get offended, but they probably shouldn't because they know if you standing far away from somebody as you talk to them, they should probably gonna understand why. What else was on that list? That's 3 I said. If you feel sick, please stay at home. If you have any of those symptoms of coughing, fever, difficulty breathing, please go to the hospital. What was the 5th one? I don't delete it off my. Whatever the 5th one is, just please take the necessary precautions, people. Please. Also, this is a side thing, but one of my friends brought this up to me, and I thought it. You know, I've noticed it myself, but has anybody else, while they were outside, started feeling funny? Because like Saturday, was it Saturday when we went out? Or when we went to the comic store? Sunday when we went out, and even before that, while we was riding, I really started feeling funny. I started feeling weird, like I was feeling sick. And when he said that, I just thought it was me. And when he said that, it made sense. Like, is there by chance of anybody noticed that maybe it's in the air as well? We don't know these things, so I don't know. It's like only when I go outside I started feeling like that, but when I'm back inside I feel fine. So I don't know. It was just weird. Has anybody? So that's my question to y'all: has anybody else felt weird as they went outside? Maybe it's just the vibes, though. I don't know. Anything else you had in mind? I don't know. I think we hit on everything. Good, discussion.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah. Please just wash your hands. And once this blows over, continue to wash your hands, please.
Yeah, don't just do it because a virus is going around.
Because a lot of people gonna do, the virus over now, I ain't gotta wash my hands. No, wash your hands, please. When you use the public bathroom, wash your hands, please. Because when people start just throwing you the wing or hitting you with that and don't want to touch you, don't get offended. It's because we're seeing too many people not take care of their hygiene. So I don't know. I think that's everything. Finally back with another episode. More episodes are on the way. Once again, if you don't know by now, well, we can't really tell you again so you can know. We are your hosts. My name is Tristan.
My name is Kimmy.
And we will catch you on the next episode of Join the Conversation podcast. Oppo.
I thought you forgot you did